Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Duo Gaming. I am the mythical, the wonderful, the very tired Doomy. And we are here on another Sunday night for Adventures Anonymous with Okami. Um, just to rehash the announcements from last week, or not last week, from yesterday. Uh, Journeys in Dratori is taking a 6-week break. We will have more content for you all. Keep an eye on our socials for that. Make sure to catch us up on Twitter, subscribe, and hit that bell notification on YouTube, and follow us here on Twitch. Also, we have a new TikTok, and check that out. Yes. We're going to be putting some clips on there, some funny moments, some serious moments, a little bit of everything. Just give us a little time to get some momentum. Um, yeah, I think that is all the updates I have to go, and without further ado, sorry for the late start tonight, I will toss it over to Okami.
All right. And is it a duo gaming session if everything goes perfectly right out of the gate? I don't think so. We have to stay on brand here.
So far, everything's going well. It's just we were a little late. Why
Hey,
must you? Why must you
hey,
bring attention to it?
have you met me?
There's nothing else that's going to happen.
Oh, we already got it out. We already started late.
Yes, exactly.
What I'm saying, like something has already gone technically wrong. We're totally fine. It's awesome. All right. But yes, we do have two players absent tonight for personal reasons, but we do want to go ahead and start back up where we had left off with our intrepid band making their way through the first layer of the mines, taking a rest and actually setting up some pretty defendable defenses. As they made their way down after finishing off the horrible fight they had partaken in earlier, they made their way down into the depths, discovering a blocked passageway further up to the north that housed more of the crystals that our band had experienced and engaged with up on the surface, way back when Opal had first gone missing. They found these large deposits. They also found a very large, very solid mass of rocks that had been completely broken and caved in. Scratch taking it upon himself as the captain of the group to bravely traverse the tiny gap as a even smaller version of himself, opening up into a large earthy cavern. Lachlan, working with Halstrom, managed to open the cavern and open it into an OSHA approved, handrails included, I might add, tunnel. And now our heroes find themselves in a slightly more overgrown channel, essentially. The smell of earth is pungent here, it's very fungal. To the north, there are large deposits of mushrooms. Down towards the southeast, there appears to be something along the floor. And, and as our players walk around, the mushrooms seem to just drift back and forth in a non existent air current, swaying on a breeze that apparently only they can sense.
Believe I had just went back to gather up a few more of the metallic crystals.
Yes, you had gone to collect more of the crystals.
I don't. Hold on, let me make sure. I don't think I was told how many.
Oh, let's see. You had. Okay, you had pulled that. So, Scratch, you would have collected 6 of the metallic crystals from the wall.
Okay, that's all
And
I needed.
do you want to give me a quick perception check for that?
It was very perceptive perception.
should I flash a genius that? I think I'll save it.
I mean, I don't think you need to worry about it. You would have noticed with each of the crystals that you had removed, the rock around them would glow very brightly for just an instant, almost as if you didn't really see it, before fading out into a tiny speck, an almost imperceptible speck of a metallic material.
Okay. I still would have returned to the group after that.
Very good.
Did you get what you needed?
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
You think what'll be fine?
Well, there's just some dangerous things back there in the wall, and I just put them in a safe place.
Is that on your person?
Technically, it's in a pocket dimension. And he holds
Is
up
that
the bag
pocket
of holding.
dimension with you? Yeah, thought so.
Always.
Oh my god. Okay. I'll keep an eye on that. As always.
Put the bag of holding back where it belongs.
Very good.
Should we be worried that the floor up yonder isn't like the rest?
Could I do a survival check since I know underground?
Go for it.
Ignore the +4.
Okay. Okay, so Scratch, you recognize this as a similar fungal growth to what you had experienced in the previous cave, although not toxic in the same sense. You would recognize this as there are angry, evil, living mushrooms up further ahead, most likely in this patch. But walking on it shouldn't there shouldn't be any poisonous dust clouds that kick up. But you know there would be things living in patches of mushrooms, of fungus like this.
Well, as long, I mean, we can walk on it, but if you see anything moving, just stab it immediately because, yeah, not all mushrooms are fungi.
I can always tell.
I feel like I will never stop rolling my eyes.
I couldn't resist.
As much as our safety is important, this is a natural ecosystem. We probably shouldn't destroy it just so that we can have a little more guaranteed safety.
Oh, I assure you, it'll try to destroy you if it gets a chance.
Yeah, then we can destroy it. It's just...
Okay, well, there's kind of a cutoff for asking me to, burn it all down, because I don't want to get stuck in the middle of that.
Should we be, wearing cloths over our mouths?
I don't believe it's the kind that blows spores in your face, but if it'll make you feel better.
I mean, not being here would make me feel better.
Well, sadly, that's not an option right now.
Let's go. The faster we go, the faster this gets done.
I have a handkerchief that smells like pineapples if it helps.
I'm concerned. I think I have a scarf that I would much prefer.
Okay.
Thank you, though. That was kind.
Anyone else? Pineapple handkerchief?
I look over from where I'm sketching one of the mushrooms and adding notes. I'm all good.
I already have a mask, so I'm fine.
I give one to Mineo because I'm pretty certain he wants a citrus-flavored handkerchief.
Flavored or scented?
There's
Both,
only one way to
perhaps.
find out.
Don't eat the scarf.
What
I'm
is
so-
scented but flavored for your nose?
Exactly.
I'm so concerned.
I mean, if you really think about it,
I
everything we taste, we kind of just smell with
I
added
don't
chemical
want-
receptors.
to really think about it, to be honest. But thank you for that delightful lesson. I will take that with me. Always.
Well, seeing as the rest of us do need to breathe and such, I can send Salt ahead just to kind of test things out.
What's up this path to the left?
I didn't go up there.
Probably more things that want to kill us.
I see thorns and mushrooms.
Mushrooms too.
Well,
I hate it
if there's any poisonous gas clouds of any kind, I can clear them pretty quickly.
Before or after the brain damage?
Would you like Salt and I to go on ahead?
Yes, please.
You guys don't breathe. Perfect.
Salt moves on ahead without really waiting for your input. Scratch.
Are you
I-
talking telepathically? Does he? Can he just listens now?
Well, I learned how to do this this headband thing, and it's supposed to make him smarter. Seems to be working.
As in his own being smarter?
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, that would be fantastical and amazing if I was able to create artificial life all on my own.
I'm concerned all over again for different reasons.
Scratch.
Huh.
At least one of us has to be a sane scientist at some point.
I'm perfectly sane. I just like to blow stuff up.
Uh-huh.
I don't think those two things really coincide.
Oh no, they coincide more than you'd think. It's a very sane feeling to want to watch the world burn and see the howling of the hunt screaming across the sky.
I don't think it is.
Next time you meet up with Yume, I'm gonna have her recommend you a therapist.
Augie's
Just a
my
therapist?
therapist.
Oh no, sweetie.
A licensed-
You are beyond my humble expertise.
I appreciate your efforts, Augie, but we need a licensed therapist.
Oh, I'm not. I wasn't gonna argue.
There are hostiles ahead, crew. Be wary.
Is that the cue to shut up? That sounded like Maelstrom.
I don't normally speak
What?
his strange language, but I think so.
What kind of hostiles? Burnham hostiles, make him fly, make him disappear into another dimension hostiles.
What does it look like?
Angry mushrooms, not friendly.
Kill it with fire!
No badgers though, just mushrooms.
Maelstrom is going to pull out his arcane firearm and cast Firebolt on that one.
Mother,
All
Get
right.
the flamer. The heavy flamer.
Flamer not available. Eldritch Cannon currently active.
All right.
Around here, heavy flamers come out in the month of June.
Oh my goodness.
I'm stealing that. That's going on a shirt. Oh yes, Halstrom, shoot your not quite heavy flamer at the mushroom.
Doo-doo-doo. I had my character sheet up. It went kaput. Is it hit?
Yes.
Pride
Ouch.
Month, Lachlan.
I think ours is in September.
All right, Hellstrom, you unleash a firebolt at this thing, and you hit it, and it is still standing, and it seems to almost just at the edges of your hearing. Actually, better idea. Roll me a perception check. Hellstrom, give me a perception check. Salt, give me a perception check. Brutus, give me a perception check. And Masaru, give me a perception check.
I think I have advantage with this because it's sound-based.
Okay.
Oh shit. Salt's better at perceiving than I am.
Again, alarming.
All right. So for all of those characters, at the very, very edges of your senses, you hear a high-pitched scream-like noise. And Hellstrom, before you, you see this mushroom, and you see something farther off in the distance over here start to agitate, and you start to hear this noise more.
Brutus is gonna go to the ground and put his paws over his head, going, "No, make the bad sound stop."
Sounds like there's more than just what Hellstrom sees up ahead.
Can the main part hear this too?
No. It is an extraordinarily high-pitched sound.
Rolo.
Ow, my ears.
Do you want me to subject Rolo to this?
No. I've been subjected to enough this weekend, thank you. Leave my armadillo be.
That's why I didn't include him.
I just wanted him to feel included.
I mean,
I
he
don't
can
want
feel
him to be
it.
hurt.
He can feel included. I can have him roll a hearing-based perception check to hear this extraordinarily high-pitched sound.
Does his armadillo extra armor cover his little ears? We'll leave him be. He's napping probably.
Hellstrom's gonna call to the party. Battle stations, there are more ahead.
And with that, go ahead and give me initiative rolls.
Of course.
Gotta run to the front. Initiative. It feels very long since I've played a paladin. Oh, there it is.
Oh!
Very good.
Give me all them
Have you guys
20s
noticed
today.
that the tie breakers don't break ties anymore?
Because all of our dexterity modifiers are the same.
Yeah.
Also, get those 20s out now. This is fine. Use them up now.
And the one.
Oh, I'm
No,
hoping
you
to
can
use
keep the
up
ones.
those. I'm hoping to use up those 9s and 9s and 8s before I start the fight. I want to realize my dream of a level.
14 modifier. What the?
What's up?
I'm confused by the 1 plus 16.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is either.
Huh.
Does someone get advantage?
Oh, that's a good
Oh yeah,
question.
Brutus gets advantage.
I like that their initiative is negative 2.99.
Right? I love that.
They're going with the 10-14.
Sorry, my character sheet's taking a while to load. There it is.
Don't worry, you're still gonna go before the monsters will.
Well, I shouldn't even have rolled salts, because he just goes automatically after me anyway, but I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to play with that and figure out what the hell's going on.
All right.
Oh, I didn't have me selected. Hold on.
Sorry, Maverick, I forgot you can't go outside right now.
Has
Oh,
Maverick,
I'm sorry,
Maverick been
puppy.
regaled to doggy prison?
Both of the dogs are, because to go outside they need to be accompanied by me because there's construction going on.
Ah.
Just means I need to take them out during the break.
All right, everybody in for initiative?
Yep.
God, Masaru still beat me out with it, even though I crit. God.
All right.
The only time that we'll ever beat Masaru is if he crits fails, and even then he's a rogue.
Oh, I would have beat him if he had rolled a 12.
I'm just waiting for the day Masaru rolls a 1 for initiative and somehow manages to still go first.
You'll still have a 12.22.
All right. Speaking of the sneaky bitch,
Sneaky bitch is not going to be very sneaky and cast magic.
oh shit.
Since we are dealing with plant-based things, I want to keep my distance.
Are they plant-based though? They are fungus.
Technically, they're closer to animals than they are to plants.
Well, they have flesh it must burn.
Also, you can't overcook mushrooms. You can burn them, though.
What is the range on this
I
thing?
feel like that would be overcooking.
No. Overcooking is when you cook it at a non-burning temperature and then it goes tough and gross because it was overcooked, or mushy and squishy.
Ouch.
Because
I think
burning
10
is
minutes.
when you cook it at
You hit
too
this
high
one?
temperatures.
Yeah.
Hit.
Oh, nice. 7 fire damage.
Very good. Very good. It burns and it. You can hear that same sound again, just at the very edges of your hearing. But it is still alive.
Are we sure it's bad? What if it just wants a friend?
A friend for dinner.
This violet fungus seems like a violent fungus.
Oh god, we're full of it today.
I'm
Okay.
actually going to use a little bit of movement to scoot out of the way for people.
So just
And
fuck
we'll
me
end my
for
turn.
suggesting diplomacy.
The Underdark does not have friends.
How do you know?
That seems racist.
The fungus don't have ears or eyes, Aki.
That doesn't
yeah,
mean they
but
can't speak.
Bogey can talk to plants.
It has no mouth and it must scream.
That's also alarming. What is it with you
Brit-
guys these days?
I'm not
Britta
horrifying,
says,
no.
Britta says from the back, it's screaming all right.
Impressive.
Scratch, it's your turn.
Okay.
She said, hurry the fuck up.
Mm, well, up here with the ones that don't have sensitive ears. Boom boom.
Okay. Which one you hitting?
This one.
You hit?
This chat? Oh, I gotta roll it down. Thanks, Rain. I don't even care if I overkill.
You definitely overkill.
2 shots.
It explodes into a violet mess of fungal chunks.
All right, 1 down.
All right, it is. Anything else, or are you gonna go have Salt go?
No, I have Salt go.
There you go.
Salt's gonna have to get in close. I need to install a ranged option on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he has 2 attacks. So I'm going to beat it with the cannon.
Well, you hit it, and you kill it.
Well, SpongeBob, you backed up.
But I don't know what's going on with all my 20s today.
I'm telling you, use them now.
Save them for later.
All right. As Salt goes up to bash this thing, Scratch, you notice that instead of just bashing it twice, Salt seems to keep bashing it even after it's dead.
Hey, calm down. You're gonna damage yourself.
I believe after everything, we should perform some rituals to help appease the machine spirit.
I think he just needs a tune-up.
Is the machine spirit he's talking about Salt? Because I agree, something needs appeasing there.
All right. Anything else for Salt?
No, that's it.
Very good, very good. Halstrom!
Yes. Halstrom will take a shot at that guy.
Very good.
Fire my tag so far. With the firearm. Where did Firebolt go?
Nice.
I think you missed.
Nope, he hit.
These things are fungus. They don't
Well.
move very much.
They're gonna summon something.
So, Halstrom, you fire off your shot, and instead of hitting the enemy square on, you hit just off to the side. But your spell manages to go off and still engulfs the creature in fire. And again, you hear that same high-pitched sound, but it's still standing before you.
Alright, Halstrom's gonna command this thing as a bonus action, command it to move and take its shot at the creature.
Very good.
Where is the Force Ballista? There it is!
Get those 20s out now, guys. Get them out now.
The dice gods giveth and the dice gods taketh.
I don't know what giveth means, but I sure as hell know what taketh means.
Giveth is
You
when
game-
you crit with a holy arrow.
Yeah.
Taketh is when you roll 2 1s.
No, take it. This is what happens to the guy that got hit by the holy arrow and he takes your arm. All right. Halstrom, your Force Ballista sends out a shot, and it hits this thing square in what was left of its torso, or stock thing. It hits it square on, and it once again, much like the first one that Scratch shot, it explodes into strangely colored mushroomy chunks.
Dinner.
They explode rather horrifically. At least it is a good indicator for when they are extinguished. 10, 15, 20, 25. So, this will end his turn.
Very good, very good.
Oscar?
Brutus!
No, make the bad sounds stop. Brutus is going to go to here and draw his weapon.
Very good.
Actually, probably gonna dash, but can't see because it's dark.
He's going to dash blindly. Very good.
And he's gonna go to here. And that is...
Hmm.
Oh! He sees the glowing of salt up ahead.
Alright.
And goes there. There we go. That's the end of Brutus's turn.
Very good. Lachlan.
Lachlan's going to be a whole lot less effective because, once again, cannot see. Ooh, but now I can. I don't see any enemies though. I'm just going to ready my action to cast Firebolt at whatever baddie moves.
Very good. Agime.
Yeah, I have 0 options for range, so just gonna use my action to dash. And I'm just gonna say there are more bad guys ahead. That was a rousing turn for me. I got my sword out. I'm
Welcome
ready.
to the front lines, Augie.
That's where I always am.
Right. Rain.
Let's see. I don't see any alive things. So I'll move to over here and call it good.
Very good. Right. It is now the turn of this guy. And it's going to come charging forward 5 feet.
It's coming right at us.
At blistering speeds.
Oh no.
Is it going to use its dash action and move another 5 feet?
No, it's gonna spit 30 feet of spore at you.
It's actually going to use Rotting Touch, and it's attacking Salt.
Tentacles.
No.
Didn't think so.
Just no.
The assault fails.
I think you can
All
do
right.
more than that, Molly.
It's hard to be assault weapon.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, Masaru.
Yes. The bonus action to dash. Well, let's see, actually 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, there's good.
Okay.
We'll just... we've had a long rest. My arm's stocked up. Time to throw shit.
Throwing is always good. Are you gonna throw anything, or are you gonna wait?
I'm gonna throw at the target. The one that tried to attack Salt.
Very good. You hit. with that attack, everyone can now hear this high-pitched scream that's coming from this fungus as Yurei attacks it, but it is still standing.
Hmm.
You're
It's
right.
got a-
Why couldn't you finish it? Because that is annoying.
Well, I'm not hitting at the moment, so it was hard to get it. I don't know if there's a weak spot on this thing.
Brutus is whimpering past the sword in his mouth.
He's going to end his turn with giving Brutus a reassuring pat.
Aw. Scratch.
Okay. Alright. It's kind of making my way far.
Make him away downtown.
Downtown.
Uh-huh.
Moving past.
Just kind of slip past Doggy, brushing by her since I'm too small and I can do that.
Damn.
Excuse me, pardon me, one side. You managed to slip right past them.
Move your legs to the left and a little bit to the right.
Oh, shit. Okay,
Just gonna throw that on there.
yeah, no.
What do you see, Scratch? It's dark and I'm blind.
I think this, big, giant, angry plant. Probably not want to talk.
Big water.
I am going to...
We think with life decisions and what led me here today.
No, I'm underground. This is all good. Oh, my character sheet's doing the... Hold on, I apologize. I gotta reload Roll20 real quick.
Jeez, unprofessional. Can't take you anywhere.
I know. It's terrible.
Hey, it's our brand. Technical difficulties are necessary.
Oh, the stream version of Roll20 is working just fine.
I didn't say it had to be stream technical difficulties. It's just technical difficulties.
Yeah, why not? Let's do the thing. I am going to take my revolver. I'm going to pop open the chamber. I'm going to use a bonus action to do this.
Very good.
It's going to be acid damage, of course.
Of course.
And yeah, so we're just going to see if we hit before the other one pops in. First fire with the revolver.
Shooting. Which one are you shooting?
This one.
The big one?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Very good. Yes, you hit.
Alright, in that case, I will use this on the damage. And... Ooh.
Very nice.
So 10 no wait.
10 acid, 10 piercing?
It's actually 2 acid. No, it's 8 acid, 2 force, and 10 piercing.
Alright. Very good. Very good.
And then I'll shoot the second time. For the next minute, the arcane the chromatic infusion lasts. Okay. Second shot.
That hits.
Oh, another 20.
Very good, very good.
And then I'll use my last little bit of movement to kind of duck over here.
Very good, very good.
Back against the wall.
Right. Salt.
Salt's going to move forward just a touch. And bash this one.
You're good.
For 13 force.
And once again, you see as Salt is bashing into it, he seems to go overboard, but not quite as overboard as the last time.
Okay. And then he'll use the rest of his movement to run up here. And this time he's going to do something a little fancy.
Ooh. Dazzle me.
Hey, Augie, roll me a Searing Smite.
I think Augie stepped away for a moment.
I'll have to roll one then.
Oh no.
You're a good boy, Gibbs.
So, 9 force and 6 fire.
All right.
At the start of its turn, target must make Constitution save. On fail, it takes another d6 fire damage.
Very good, very good.
And that's because of Salt's Ring of Spell Storing.
Right, right. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for him.
All right. Halstrom,
Yes.
you have now seen Salt dash in. You saw Scratch shoot this thing twice. Salt punched that, ran up, and then attacked that.
We will eliminate the enemies for now. Afterwards, we will question Salt.
That's probably best, because right now he's doing good things.
20. We will cast... Oh, Scorching Ray. Oh, that is Yurei. I forgot. I had to swap between the two.
That's what you get for having so many characters.
I have to roll each one. It's the first one. It's a... One. And was it 3?
Yes.
Does the last one hit?
Yes, all 3 hit.
Fantastic.
Gotta make me do math.
All fire.
30, very good.
Down a spell slot.
Very good, very good.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We will take a shot. Let's see, its range. Bio. Okay, it's within range to shoot. Halstrom will then command the Eldritch Cannon to come closer and to fire its shot.
Very good. That hits. Alright. This thing is still alive. It is hurting and it looks like it's in pain, but it is alive.
That will end his turn.
Brutus.
Make the bad noise stop. Brutus is gonna run up and slash at this thing wildly. That is 2 shots with longsword.
Hold on. Where'd he go? I don't see Brutus.
Over here.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't see him.
Your GM layer is too bright, isn't it?
No, I just have him set him. I just have the thing set in the wrong spot.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Well, shit.
So, neither of those hit, and as they are both crit fails,
Uh-oh.
I will be a polite DM. Hit the first one.
Brutus doesn't have them on his character sheet, neither does Lachlan. I'm just gonna roll a d4.
It works. All right, you wildly miss, but you do not hit Salt. And go ahead and give me a second one.
There's no button for it when you click on Brutus's token?
There is now.
No.
It wasn't showing up before.
Okay. Roll 20 sucks sometimes.
Yeah. And this time you do wildly swing out and hit Salt.
Sorry,
just,
Metal Salts.
Salt just kind of glares at Dog for a moment.
And takes 4 damage.
Very good.
-4.
I love when the party damages itself. This is wonderful.
I mean, let's just say that he's disoriented from the high-pitched screaming.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if we damage ourselves, you don't even have to bother.
Exactly.
Lachlan's gonna run up
Very good.
and upon seeing the big thing, I'm going to... this didn't work out last time, but I want to try it again.
Oh good. I love these plans.
Witch Bolt, fire damage, normal roll at, let's call it 3rd level.
Okay. Yes, you hit.
Nice damage.
Thank you. I'm proud of that. And I'm now concentrating on Witch Bolt, by the way.
Very good. Very good. The creature is still standing.
I've used my movement. I have a bonus action. Salt, do you need some healing?
He doesn't have a voice box. He can only be healed by mending, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. He just kind of glances over his shoulder, says nothing, and returns to staring at the enemy.
That seems like a no to me. That's the end of my turns.
Very good. Augie May.
Augie's gonna come over here and they're going to cast Moonbeam. They'll hold the sun sword out and it kind of flashes a more effervescent, radiant color than sunshine. and the moonbeam comes straight down on the big bad.
Ooh.
At level, we'll just do it at level 2. That's fine. They need to make a Constitution save or take a little bit of damage.
Nope, it fails.
Yeah.
Yep, got that. 8 to Maggios.
All right. Come in. Augie, this thing is on its last legs. It is inches away from death, but it is still alive. Defiantly, it is alive.
Somebody weed whack her.
It'll be dead by my next turn.
Yeah, I mean, I just cast a spell for no reason, honestly.
All right. Anything else? Any bonus actions?
As a paladin, please.
I don't want to assume.
Smite. That's about it.
You know what? You know what would fix that, Augie?
Don't
A multi-class.
Don't even say it.
All right. Rain.
We don't know her.
Lucy.
Rain's gonna play with some fire.
Very good.
I had a feeling.
Oh my god.
I
That
hate
wasn't
it.
even on purpose, and
I hate it.
Let's
Do
go
not.
in with the firebolt.
Classic. Classic.
Nice.
yeah, very sorry. I was trying to get firebolt ready.
Great comedic timing.
Wonderful. Yes, you hit.
Excellent.
And you kill it.
Woo! I got the kill shot.
The corpse goes up in flames, and as it does, it undulates and expels 6 corpses.
What the fuck?
That makes
I
sense.
know that it's not part of the spell's description, but considering that I'm concentrating and the corpses would be in the same spot, can one of them be targeted by the witch bolt?
They are not currently classified as hostile enemies. They are corpses.
Objects.
Like being digested.
There's definitely a good chunk of them that is digested, but these are very much dead bodies.
Seeing this, I cover my snout with the pineapple cloth.
Oh, there's more. We're
Okay.
not done.
Oh, good. All right, is that all for you, Rain?
Yep, that's it.
Wonderful. All right. So, this dude is gonna come over here.
Actually, I'm gonna shift over like 1 space.
How dare you?
I know, I'm so bad.
I can't take you anywhere.
I just
Stop
wanted to
flirting.
see more of the room, you know.
Yeah, understandable. Also, I refuse to stop flirting with this woman.
You know,
I will
mean, honestly,
die.
we love it. Keep doing it.
I will die before I stop flirting with this beautiful woman. All right, so that's the fungus. The fungus among us. Masaru.
Ire is going to move 5, 10, 15.
Yes, Yure.
Yes.
I'm gonna get that one of these days.
Gotta move next to Augie. Hello. Seeing that the...
Always steal my thunder.
Well, not at the moment. You see, that thing's within 30 feet. Yurei is going to channel the essence of winter from his blade and cast Blight. See what spells levels. Let's see, once a day. On this one.
On this one over here. Very good.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
DC 16 con save.
It fails again, spectacularly.
Oh, the spell deals. What is it? If you target a plant creature or magical plant, it takes a saving throw with disadvantage, and the spell deals maximum damage to it. Is that
So that's 8 times 8, which is 64.
Very good.
So yeah, solid 64 necrotic damage to that thing.
Good. Very good. It is
Do you
still
think it's
standing.
very good, guys?
I think it might be very good, yes.
And that will end his turn.
Right. Scratch.
Well, I guess this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for it. Scratch is going to pull a vial, a clay vial from his belt,
Uh-oh.
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seeing this one over here hiding out in the corner, I'm gonna cast the catapult spell with the little clay vial.
I always get concerned when you pull out little clay vials.
Dexterity save.
Do the vials go into the gun like a battery?
No,
Battery.
they don't go into like a battery.
Lame.
But does the gun get pressed up against its anatomy?
Sometimes.
And when it goes off, are they ready for surgery?
This one's
Does this make us grave robbers?
This one's more cauterized.
Certainly robbery if you don't document your findings.
Whoops, wrong one. Not that one. Sorry. Just the little one.
Just the little one.
Just a single vial.
Just a single vial on that critical failure there.
No, not the first one. I didn't mean to use the cluster bomb. I meant to use
just using the single. Yes.
So 16 bludgeoning from the impact of the vial, and when it explodes, it's 2 + 3 fire damage, and the fire sticks to it.
Very good. Very good.
I keep forgetting to turn off that chromatic. Well, yeah, I can turn that chromatic.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
That's basically what it is. Dungeons and Dragons gave us napalm.
You know, if we do a little more investigating, I'm sure we can make virus bombs.
Absolutely not.
I rather like this planet. We are not exterminatising it.
No exterminatus. I will have the God Emperor of Mankind himself come down and tell you no.
The God Emperor has never said no to an exterminatus.
Not if it is a strategic planet.
Anyway, Scratch, are you done committing war crimes?
That's why the Advance of Space Marine 1 happened, because you can't just exterminatus the planet.
I am. It'll take 1d4 at the start of each of its turns.
Very good. Very good. All right. It is now Salt's turn to commit war crimes.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're just gonna bash it with the cannon twice.
Hang on. Where did you start from? Here?
Yep.
Make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, please.
Does it need to?
Yes.
Can salt smell stuff?
Salt doesn't breathe.
It doesn't say anything about smell, just immune to poison or poisoned condition.
I mean, its name is it's stench of death.
I'm just telling you what the spell says to me.
Doesn't say
But
anything
yes,
about being
succeeds.
immune to poison, so yeah.
But yes, Salt, you make your save, and you are now immune for 24 hours. And yes, you hit. Yes, you hit.
Beat it with the cannon.
Very good. It is still alive.
Of course it is. That's all I
Of course. Of course it is.
got. Oh. You guys took your punny pills today.
Which why not?
Yeah, trust me.
Take
you
your
want me on
punishment,
this.
Dooney.
All right. Anything else for Salt?
Nope.
Very good. All right. It is the corpse flower's turn.
Remember the one takes fire damage.
Yes. So we'll do that for this guy right now. He takes 1.
It's a D6, not a D4.
Told me D4.
Did I?
Yeah. You said 1d4 fire damage.
Oh, you're right. It is.
Look, when it comes to damaging my own monsters, I know what I'm doing. When it comes to damaging to you guys, that's different.
I apologize.
Tyrese isn't here to be the damage sponge. Alright, so we are actually going to have this guy go first. Let's see. Very good. I'm just double checking something. Give me a hot second here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right.
So this thing is going to move right here.
They fly now?
No, it can move 20 feet.
It
Would you
was-
prefer I make it fly? I
it
can
was
make
a
it
joke.
fly.
It was a joke.
So that's no on the flying corpse flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, fine.
Just throws corpses at you from above.
Ooh, that could be fun.
There is a creature that does that.
Nice.
Alright, so the corpse flower is going to use corpses, and as a bonus action, it is going to digest one of the corpses in its body to regain 8 hit points. And then, for its action, is going to use multi-attack. Is going to make 3 tentacle attacks on Salt.
That's a hit.
So that's 5 bludgeoning. And pass. Eight bludgeoning. And then 14 poison.
Okay. That's a miss.
Is it a nice? 11 was a miss. All right. So that's that one. And then this one is looking real angry.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to multi-attack. Ooh, actually. Let's see. He's actually gonna move. No, he's gonna stay. He's gonna multi-attack. He's gonna multi-attack straight up. 22.
Hit.
$23.
Hit. 25. And yeah, that's a hit.
Very good. Very good.
They're going to be really disappointed when they try and digest this thing.
He's still there. He's still up. He's looking a bit battered, but I mean, it's fine that he took all that.
And this one is also going to use its corpse action to digest one of its corpses and regain 3 HP. I'll take it. All right. Halstrom,
Yes.
you just watched Salt take the beating of a lifetime.
And as that happens, the lights inside of him start to whir a bit
Oh, very
as he regains 7 health.
good. Very good.
We are.
Family.
Let's see. How far away is it? It's within distance. We're gonna beat on this with. Let's see. Bio. Where are you? So much stuff.
Haven't moved.
Gonna call down the wrath of the Omnissiah, or at least try to call down the wrath of the Omnissiah upon this thing.
Come on, you gotta say it with confidence. Yes.
The light of the Omnissiah shall have this mace strike true.
Better. Yes, you hit. You take chunk out of it, it is still standing.
From a distance, he will send a signal to the Force Ballista to also take a shot from the side.
Also hits.
Ignore the Radiant. I forgot to uncheck that.
Very good. It is still standing.
That will end his turn.
Alright. Brutus!
Brutus is going to run. That is not Brutus. That is
The Witch Bolt.
the Witch Bolt.
Witch Bolt
Brutus is
is it?
gonna. It's that bolt.
Is it this bolt or that bolt?
Brutus is just having the worst luck.
Yeah, there's lots of ones happening this session.
If it's not a 1, it's a 20. I would make a joke and have our chat take a shot every time somebody rolls a 1, but I don't want people to die.
And tomorrow's a work day.
Exactly!
And I just rolled another one.
Yep.
Very good.
And I'll roll that crit fail for you.
Please, thank you.
I hurt the corpse next to me.
Yeah. It stays
4
dead.
damage.
It stays dead, don't worry.
Lachlan is going to stride up to about there, holding a surgical mask over my nose. And what do you guys think? Something big and flashy?
But of course.
But they kill.
Wall of necrotic force. I want to put it there.
Where?
Where is there?
I drew a line.
Where?
Oh,
There we go.
there it is.
There it is.
Okay.
And
Alright.
facing the outwards.
Facing
Doing
this direction.
26 necrotic damage on a failed dex save, and every time they start their turn or enter the area to the other side of the wall.
Very good. Very good. And so that's Dex.
Yep.
That one passes. And this one fails. So this one, after being hit, it collapses into a pile. It goes up in the flames. It is dead, and more corpses get pushed out of it.
Yay! And now they're charred corpses.
3 more corpses on your battlefield for you.
And the other one takes half damage.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right. Anything else, Lachlan?
How's everyone feeling? Anyone need a little boost?
All
No?
good.
You all good? Cool. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Augie.
Yes, on my turn, I'm gonna move my moonbeam to this motherfucker.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Yes,
You think it's
Yeah.
very good, guys?
You.
I think it's very good. Yes,
Very good. Very good.
this time much
I-
better.
All right. And so that's another con. It passes.
It takes half.
So that
Minus the 5. It doesn't take the 5. I was clicked on something.
perfect.
So it takes 7.
Excellent. Augie, roll me a perception check real quick. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And it's this point in the evening where I unfortunately have to say farewell
Oh no.
Oh.
because life sucks.
Yeah, sleep well, Augie.
Yeah. Well, I hope that would be nice. All right, bye.
Bye, Augie.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
All right. Rain.
Here.
Tis your turn, my dear.
So I'm gonna aim for this one, assuming it's still alive.
It is still alive.
Excellent. Do I hit?
Yes, you hit. It is descending.
I'm gonna move a little further into the room so I can see some more, and then I'll call it.
Very good. All right. So, this violet fungus is going to use Rotting Touch on Brutus.
I know.
Does an 11 hit?
So does the Constitution? No, it does not.
And then it's going to move backwards 5 feet. Let's see. Yeah. This one is going to move there, and it is going to multi-attack.
It just entered the wall. It has to take damage
Okay.
equal to, what was it, 5d8?
Mm.
21.
Does it get to make the save?
No, it just takes the damage when it enters, and if it ends that, its turn there.
Okay. Well, it gets closer and it dies. Honestly, I figured that one was going to die pretty quick anyway, so. Alright. Masaru. Yurei.
Yes.
Whichever one you are.
Yurei will forgo movement to throw the star with advantage.
Okay.
Do-do-do. Take.
Where are you throwing the star?
Right at that thing.
Okay. You hit.
Well, that was my bonus action and action. That will end his turn.
Very good. Alright. Scratch!
Oh,
Dirty fucker.
Crazy plan.
Crazy plants are always good.
The thing inside of the flower that holds all the corpses, could that be considered a container?
I don't like where you're going with this.
What is a coffin if not a
It's just
container?
a question.
I don't. Yeah, but you ask questions and I get suspicious. I will be honest. I don't know because it is part of the corpse flower itself.
Is a stomach a container?
That's the debate I'm having at the moment. Is a stomach a container?
Because if I take like a sheep's bladder, I can turn it into a water skin, which is definitely a container.
Yes, but
But-
not while the sheep is still alive.
Yeah, not while the sheep is using it.
I mean,
And you've already committed your war crimes.
I could commit another one.
I have no doubt that you can commit at least one more, if not two more war crimes. I am going to say no, it's not a container because the corpse flower is still, alive.
What about the stomach of one of the corpses inside of it?
Well, those would probably be classified as containers. The only kicker is you don't know how many corpses it has in it.
You're right. I don't. But the spell doesn't say something I have to see.
Okay, I am now more concerned than ever before.
Alright, so Scratch is gonna stand there for a moment, power up his arm device, and swap out one of the blue crystals and aim it at the corpse flower. And I'm going to aim this spell at one of the stomachs of the corpses inside of the corpse flower, if there is one inside the corpse flower.
Okay.
I create 30 gallons of water inside the body.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I would need to roll for this.
Probably start with the Constitution
Well,
save.
yeah, start with it saves. It fails.
4 cubic feet worth of water.
4 cubic feet. That's 2 by 2.
Which weighs about 250 pounds.
Okay.
You broke the DM, Doomy.
Don't. I mean, you mentioned war crimes.
I wasn't
don't-
expecting you to take me literal.
I don't actually think this is covered in the Geneva Convention.
I
That's
don't
because
think
the
it is.
Geneva Convention didn't factor in magic.
Chemical warfare is in the Geneva Article, if I remember right.
This isn't technically chemical warfare. This would be
I mean-
torture.
This is definitely
basic-
torture. I can
This is-
confirm this is torture.
This is internal waterboarding.
Yeah.
Basically added the weight of 2 extra people inside it.
Yeah, I mean,
Would that be enough to damage this thing?
That's-
It's used to just holding corpses inside it.
let's see.
The extra weight caused things to get heavier and slow it down.
Not to mention,
Yeah, the thing that I'm concerned about is you can't compress water, which
uh-huh.
means that it just gained 4
Okay.
cubic feet inside of it.
the stomach of the corpse that it was put into would be
Yeah.
yeah.
So, the stomach of the corpse that you cast this on has now exploded.
Mm-hmm.
It says containers, so that could actually be all. If there's 4 in there, it could be a cubic foot of water per stomach.
You don't know how many are in there, though.
I
I
said
was
if there's
only
4.
targeting one.
Yeah, that's fair.
So the stomach of the corpse has now burst. Scratch, roll me a scent-based perception check.
A what?
A scent-based
Oh,
perception check.
scent based. I thought you said a percent perception check.
Yes, I want to know the exact percentage that you perceive in this moment. You're gonna regret that.
Scratch is
So-
aware today.
Scratch is real aware today, and with that awareness comes the overwhelming stench of bloated, rotted corpse.
I'd like to point out I did put the pineapple cloth on my snout.
Correct. So you smell mostly pineapple. However, you see this thing undulate. And it coughs up a corpse that has the torso completely burst out of it.
And to everybody else in the room, it looks like I did nothing.
To everyone else in the room, it looks like Scratch just stood there and then this corpse flower vomited.
It was disgusted by the look of a kobold.
You sicken me, sir.
And I will take my experimental knowledge and keep it for a later disaster.
Very good, very good. Jesus fuck.
So what I hope you realize that Doomy has learned is that he can feed a corpse to a dragon and then do this again.
I'm aware.
Just be lucky you didn't say a living thing was a container, because what a way to assassinate someone.
Brutus is not feeling so great. He was right next to that.
I like to point
Yes.
out the water is also clean and does not go bad.
No, the water is clean. The corpse is not.
Also, probably the stomach acid is not.
But yes, okay. Experiment performed. Thank you for the input.
I don't feel good about this.
I worry about you, Doomy. I worry so much about you.
Just wait. There's more.
Of course there is. Of course there is.
Salt is...
Is it Salt's turn for war crimes?
Maybe. Hold on. I thought I had a bonus action.
Flickering wall of black flames just rising next to Salt as he thinks.
It's mood lighting.
No. Yeah, we're going to Salt. He's gonna bash the flower twice. 1, 2.
Hit.
1, 2.
It is still alive.
And then... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Very good. Alright. Anything else? Another repair. Very good. Alright.
14.
It is the corpse flower's turn.
Takes 1d4 damage.
Takes 1d4 damage.
It's on fire outside and full of water on the inside.
This poor thing is having a crisis.
Good.
Good.
You know when you have a food baby and like then you drink a bit of water and then you feel like you're going to pop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the corpse flower.
Yeah.
Yeah. The corpse. Now it's the corpse flower's turn to think about committing war crimes.
Uh,
The corpse flower is going to come over here, provoking an attack of opportunity from Brutus.
If only Brutus had the riposte feat.
No attack of opportunity from Brutus.
No, I'm working on it. If he had riposte, he could keep him inside the wall of flames.
Okay, yes, you hit. Very good.
No,
That
not
is-
riposte. Sentinel.
And the corpse flower, now standing in front of Lachlan, Yurei, and Scratch, and adjacent to Salt, is going to multi-attack.
on
First
who?
is going to attack Lachlan.
Wait.
Field.
Oh, never mind.
I'm waiting.
I'm good. He said to use shield.
There you go. Alright. It was going to attack Yurei.
I'm going to use my reaction
Very good.
to... Where is it? That's the wrong character sheet. It's the Mistраven Feathers. Just disappears in a puff of shadowy mist. To just poop.
Very good. Ed Scratch, it's going to attack you last.
Miss.
Very good. It is going to use corpses again. It's going to use its bonus action to regain 19 health. Alright, Halstrom.
Yes. Halstrom will pick up his trusty arc rifle and fire. Arc rifle. I wonder if that does anything to the water inside it.
The water's not inside it anymore. It vomited it up.
Oh.
No, you said it vomited up the corpse, not the water.
Okay. Alright, yes, you hit.
It's now full of steam, too.
It's not doing well.
And we'll take... If it is still standing, we'll...
It is still standing.
5, 10, 15. We'll call the Eldritch Cannon to next to Rain and have it fire.
Next to Rain, he says, having it stand directly behind her.
Does anyone
That
else smell
misses.
steamed Brussels sprouts?
Just kind of goes, shoo!
I smell baked durian.
Steamed Brussels sprouts with a side of rotten corpse.
It smells like sour ham and burnt vegetables.
Just like home.
Alright. Is anything else, Halstrom?
No, that's it.
Alright, Brutus's turn. Now Brutus gets to
Yes.
commit war crimes.
Brutus isn't committing war crimes, he's honorable.
I don't think he's capable of committing war crimes.
He'll find a way. He's awoken.
Does 15 hit?
Yes.
$12 damage.
You kill it. I need everybody within a 5-foot radius of this thing. Please make a dexterity check. Or make a dexterity save.
What if I perceived it coming towards me? I'm kidding.
You still have to make a dexterity check. Or dexterity save.
Oh, yeah.
$17 for Scratch, $13 for Salt.
Very good. Very good.
9 for Lachlan, 15 for Brutus.
Very good. Very good.
25 for Yurei.
Yeah, I'm not worried about you. So, Lachlan and Scratch. As this thing dies, and it does in fact die,
With a
You see
17?
it. I'm sorry, not Scratch, Salt.
Okay. I was like, what?
I see Scratch on there, and so that's what comes out of my mouth.
I know. Sorry.
You're fine. But yes, so Lachlan and Salt, as you were both standing there, you see this thing undulate, and you see it essentially it pops open, and the two of you are now covered in corpse water.
Ugh. This is
I need a
just like
lot.
my medical training.
Gonna need a lot of prestidigitation for that.
You had training?
Yes. I was an army medic.
Ooh.
He's a practice doctor, just not a licensed one.
Oh, that's wonderful. But yes, Lachlan, you are now covered in rotten corpse soup.
I point over at this one that was fleeing, letting the flames die as I do, and I am going to cast Firebolt.
Very good. Yes, you hit the poor thing. It's still alive.
I'm just shuddering.
Since I have control of Augie, I will move the moonbeam directly on top of it.
You need to do the voice.
Let's just put the poor things out of its misery.
It's trying to flee.
It's
Slowly.
a night for war crimes. It didn't wave a white flag. I'm sorry. It hasn't.
And it did try to
away!
attack good boy Brutus.
Ran away!
Stop shooting. It's already dead.
I forgot to open their character sheet.
What is the damage for Moonbeam?
Good question. Spells.
2d10.
And radiant damage.
It manages to make it. It manages to pass its DC.
5 radiant damage.
This poor little violet fungus that was trying to get away is now dead.
No survivors.
Oh, congratulations, you lovely degenerates. You managed to survive.
The thing is a hostile plant that tries to kill people. I don't feel any sympathy for it.
You didn't even give it a chance to not be hostile.
That on Salt until it's completely repaired.
Very good.
Yuri's gonna check on the corpses to see if they look like any of the citizens.
And Scratch is going to rifle through their pockets.
I'm gonna clean myself off.
I'm going to worry about all of you.
Do I need to
My
roll
question
anything?
is,
It's not war. They're not war crimes if it's not wartime.
What was that, Rain?
my question is, if this is an abandoned mine, how slowly do these things digest?
I don't think it's an abandoned mine. It's relatively active.
Yeah,
just-
with monsters.
It's the Sarlacc pit. Well, you'll be digested for the next 1 million years.
But the real question is, are these bodies still bodies because they were undead made by Cypher and they just have incredible longevity?
I'm curious about this as well, so I'm gonna pause my cleaning of myself to do a medicine check to try and see how long this thing has been dead.
That's why I was asking if I could roll a check to see if these were citizens.
Please do. Please give me an investigation for that. And yes, Scratch, you are able to fully heal. Uh, you are able to fully mend and repair Salt.
Okay.
Yes, these are citizens of Zypher's kingdom, and you can tell that they have been here, from what you're able to tell, for a couple weeks at the most. But you're also
When-
not sure because, they're magical undead.
Mini Zypher,
Come forth.
He appears above Yurei's head.
Mini Zypher, when did you say that this mine was abandoned?
Oh. Never abandoned.
Okay. So,
Mine never abandoned. Castle Keep abandoned 582.5 years ago.
but these were the workers in the mine.
Yeah, I think so.
Who all is looking at and talking to Mini Zypher?
Me
It's a-
currently.
I'm just going through pockets.
Okay. Lachlan, make a perception check.
Ooh, I like perception checks.
Can I use a mage hand to slap Scratch's hand?
Absolutely. For a brief, flickering second, Lachlan, you see Mini Zypher look very serious, and the visage of him kind of being a little bit airheaded seems to disappear before reforming. And you're not quite sure if you actually saw it or not.
We should at least try and give these bodies a decent burial.
Yes, but they may have possessions that are useful while we're down here.
May I point out that we're already underground?
Megos, do you mind doing a checking on them, seeing their non-vitals? I don't know. You're used to working with non-standard humans.
They look half digested. I don't think they'd want to be having vitals of any kind.
I love making him talk to himself.
I am
yes.
not used to shambling corpses, but I can try my best.
Scratch, you were picking pockets and looting bodies.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me. There you go. I don't even have to say it. You've done this before. You loot bodies on a regular basis. So, as you go through the pockets of every of the corpses, you don't really find much in the way of personal possessions. There's no weapons. These guys aren't wearing armor. You find a couple people that seem to have like a couple copper coins in their pockets, older style copper coins. And one of the corpses has 2 silver. One of them has a small ring in his pocket. But
A what?
everything else that you find, a small ring.
A small ring.
everything else that you find is pretty much mostly digested sludge at this point.
Okay.
Did you want Halstrom to roll a medicine check
Why are you rolling a medicine check?
to see if these guys are still alive? Unalive? I don't know.
Go for it.
As Lachlan's going around giving funeral rites.
I was gonna say with disadvantage because they're undead, but doesn't matter.
They're very definitively dead. There's. You do notice something interesting, though. You do notice that all of these corpses, they definitely seem to be some of Zypher's magical undead, but you notice that a lot of these corpses appear to have been decaying faster than a regular corpse.
Well, yeah, they would be digested.
I was going to say they are being digested.
Beyond the digestion, they seem to be decaying faster than normal, as if the magic holding them together is failing.
It appears that the arcane energies which weave their essence is rapidly diminishing. They will deteriorate at a faster rate than a normal corpse. In addition to the digestion, I do not know how long they will be stable.
So what triggered that?
I am unsure yet. Perhaps it is the distance of the location and being disconnected from the kingdom.
We're not too far. Perhaps it's the influence of the apprentice.
Doctor, it is said that corpse flowers, the undead that they hold are usually under their control, or at least allied with. Perhaps that might affect their bond.
Halstrom, how do you know that about corpse flowers?
Books.
Give me a history check. You gotta give me knowledge for that.
Well.
Fuck you. Yes, fine. You get to know all about corpse flowers because you read it.
Know thine enemy.
Yes, Halstrom, you have uniquely convenient knowledge about the inner workings of these plants you've never seen before.
We met Oscar.
You don't know that if he's a corpse flower.
We were in a library for a while.
That's Halstrom's hypothesis, anyways, about the corpse flowers.
It is gonna take about 10 minutes to finish my funeral rites.
Would it go faster with an extra cleric?
Well, yes, but I already did half of them.
Yeah. So with the corpses looked around, Yude's gonna look around to see if there's anything unique in this room. Perhaps some plants to make poisons.
Okay.
What did you want me to roll anything?
Yeah, and you'll need investigations.
Okay. Investigation.
You see a bunch of mushrooms that you've never seen before. You see some more of the undulating tentacles, but you don't really see anything super unique. You think you see something glittering over in this direction, but you're not 100% sure.
Oh, it's a hunch. We're going to follow the hunch.
Hunches are good. Are you going to ask for assistance at all?
I think I see something glimmering? Something non-fungus or plant-like. Would anyone like to help me search?
I'll help him.
Very good. All right. All right. Yes. Yuta, you want to go ahead and give me an investigation as well?
Yes.
All right. Oh, perfect. Yeah. So it takes you guys a couple minutes of searching, but you find a small object buried in the dirt underneath the bed of this mushroom. It was kind of tucked away, hidden behind some of these smaller round mushrooms. And it's an orange ball. Decently sized. For you, Yurei, I would say about the size of a softball for comparison. You can fit it very comfortably in your hand, but it's definitely not anything that would be wieldy to carry.
It's like the size of one of his bombs.
It's bigger than that.
Okay.
It's not much bigger than that, but it is bigger than that.
Can I make an Arcana check, see if it's magical?
Please do.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you can tell immediately that this thing is extremely magical. As you stare at it, if Yude passes it over to you, you can see a churning magical energy in it, and you can feel it almost as if it's calling out to other things.
Is it a fiery energy?
It is not.
Darn. But I'll still, keep it and bring it over for people to look at it and see if we can figure out what the heck it is.
Very good.
Maybe if we can find whatever else it's calling out for, there'll be a fire one.
Everybody roll me perception checks real quick.
Working on it.
Nope, wrong one.
I have no idea why all of my stuff has the plus. something
I
in
think
it.
you have bless.
Guidance.
Yeah. It's underneath.
Again?
Sometimes it likes to auto check itself.
It also is in a bunch of different places, so that's fun.
I'm just gonna throw out a random. Darn it! I didn't get it. Where is it?
Check bless, which is underneath your saves.
I did.
Guidance underneath your or
Global skill modifier, which is underneath your
There-
tools.
Go. Yay! Okay, cool.
Why are you rolling stealth?
That was just random to make sure that I'd gotten rid of it.
Okay.
All right. So, underneath your feet, you all start to feel vibrations. You feel a rumbling. And you feel the ground.
Are they good vibrations?
Huh?
Are they good vibrations?
They're vibrations.
we'll have to see.
And you feel the ground beneath you begin crackling and churning as a large tree appears in the cavern.
What the?
Survival
Do I
check.
recognize this tree?
Give me survival checks.
Because of my history, can I use a religion check?
No, not for this.
Okay.
Are we all making survival checks?
I mean, if you want to try to know what it is, sure.
Can I roll a nature check?
Do I get advantage for being an underground dweller?
To me, it looks like something that I can burn.
It very much looks like something you can burn. Yude, I'm going to say not with this for nature. Halstrom has no fucking clue what it is. Lachlan, you think
Heresy.
you've read this before in a book, maybe somewhere? Scratch, you recognize this as a night twist.
Oh, stuff.
You recognize this, but this one is different. This is larger than you've ever seen one of these before.
Since combat hasn't started yet, I'm gonna take a few steps back just on reflex.
Seeing as I think I've read about it in the book, can I do a history check?
Allow me to finish with Scratch, and then we will
Okay.
discuss checks. Scratch, this is a much larger night twist than you've ever seen before, and as it reaches skywards up towards the
ceiling
top,
words.
as it reaches towards the ceiling, you get the sense that it's watching you.
Like, oh, night twist. Night twist. Bad trees. Don't cut them down.
Maybe it's mad I took its orb thingy.
Recommended course of action.
Would it help if I helped it grow more leaves?
I don't know if anybody's ever tried that. Probably best we just take out or run.
The way we came, it's kind of blocking our path.
Scratch, roll me a wisdom check.
Wisdom check.
You feel a presence in your mind attempting to communicate with you. And you get the sense that it's from this tree.
Okay. I suppose that I'll try and focus on it.
Alright. As you begin to focus on it, you hear in your mind a mournful, melancholy song as a sorrowful voice asks, "Why are you here?"
It's a good question. We're trying to go deeper.
Why would you go deeper?
I don't trust a tree. We're looking for something.
Do you seek the old castle?
Yes.
Your way is blocked. There are creatures ahead that will be far less charitable than I. And there's a monster deep in the belly of the castle. It hides and it awaits for those to come to feed.
The dragon?
It is a creature of fang and flame. I know not if it is dragon or other.
Scratch just slowly walking closer to the tree. Well, our choice is our own. We can make it through some pretty tough stuff. Let us pass.
You will continue on into the belly of evil, into the fortress where death itself lives, for trinkets.
If she's talking about if it's talking about Cypher, we've already been there, done that. We're just going to his old place.
It's not for trinkets. It's for helping a friend.
as you all watch, this tree, one of the limbs extends out and it reaches out towards Scratch. And a gnarled branchy hand extends out and it points at you, Scratch.
I stop moving closer to it at that point.
And it says in that same voice in your mind, be wary of those who would use your good intentions for evil. Do you know the master that you serve?
I serve myself.
You are here at the behest of another.
I'm here because I need to save my friend.
And it kind of reaches out and it extends a branch that kind of sits over Lachlan's head. And it just sits there before you feel the voice again scratch, and it goes, and this, you get a new sense, as if it's testing you. Since you're in its mind as well, you can sense its intent. And you can tell that it's trying to figure out what friend you're talking about, as it kind of looms over Lachlan.
Lachlan's just kind of looking up with awe.
This tree has dark purple, almost black bark. There's white age on it. This is an ancient old tree. And as it twists, bits of bark will flake off of it. And the limb that's extended above you, Lachlan, it bends and it flexes, and little flakes will come off. And it doesn't even seem to be acknowledging that you exist. Except for having this branch sitting above you. Underdweller. There are those ahead that would seek your death. Do you truly seek the Forgotten Castle for selfless means?
Scratch is saying all of his lines out loud, as just by the way. Hold on. I am here to save my friend.
And you feel it probing into your mind before it laughs in a sad, slow laugh. I will warn the spiders of your approach. But know, there is only so much we can do. And you feel the presence and the song fading from your mind, and the branches retract as the tree goes still.
Scratch kind of shivers for a moment. Full body shiver. Ugh, that's a weird feeling.
Is the tree helping?
I think so. It doesn't seem to want to, but yes.
I'm going to sit at the base of the tree and I'm gonna push a plant growth directly into it.
You feel the tree resist for just a moment before allowing the magic to flow through. And you all feel a wave of gratitude pour out from this thing. And all around you, the mushrooms and the fungus, the leaves, the roots, everything becomes lush and overgrown. And this tree, you see, Lachlan, starts to get little buds along its branches.
The mighty god Pan sends their acquaintance.
And as you say that, the tree itself moves and it shudders, and you watch as roots pull up and it moves itself very slowly towards Masaru and or Yurei and Rain, far enough away that you can pass.
Well, that's the signal. Let's go.
As I turn, I say to the tree, "Please look over these lost souls in your grove."
And as you say that, Lachlan, roots begin to curl up around the bodies. And you see that all of the roots have little green growths on them.
Do 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 do.
Yep.
Tippy tap around the plant.
Awkwardly, sorry, it's gonna just scoot right by here. Oops, sorry, don't want to step on anybody.
Keep my eye on it.
You sense that it's watching you as well. Alright, do you guys want to continue through this dungeon? Do we want to take a little break? Because you still have to go find the spiders.
I am good with taking a short break.
A break sounds good.
Take a chance to stretch, take a chance to get some water, maybe get some snacks. We'll say 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Alright. Welcome back from our short little break, everyone. Alright, we have recollected our players. And they are now progressing deeper into the cave. So yes, Scratch, as you've taken the lead, before you is another dark, dank tunnel. This one, you can see a couple mushrooms as you go further in, but everything else is otherwise quiet and otherwise just that same dripping, that without the sense of life that there had been before.
I don't know about being in front, but okay.
Two of our tanks are absent.
Would you like...
Brutus would take lead.
Halsham is tanky.
Go ahead.
Technically, so is Lachlan. Lachlan
Yurei
would.
is Dex tanky.
I mean, we can set an official marching order.
Which way, Captain? That is a wall.
There's only
This
one
way.
way to go.
It is north.
Well, Lachlan's the light source for Brutus, so it's
Oh,
it's
Can't
fun.
forget my little buddy. Dead stands tonight. I can't see anything over there. Where's my cannon?
I got your cannon. There you go.
Thank you.
And don't worry, I have our AFK players bringing up the rear.
Augie can be rear guard.
Yeah,
That will be vanguard.
I've got Augie, Mineo, and Kyrius bringing up the rear guard.
I'm just gonna pull one of these and poof, invisible.
The irony that Haustrom is currently the lead and also the vanguard.
And Hellstrom, as you lead the group further and further in, as everything goes in, it's colder than it was before. The temperature is dropping. Not a lot, but enough that your sensors are picking up on it.
Internal thermostats say that it is getting colder.
My voice got different there, but that is correct.
I'm sorry, I had a frog in my throat.
The amphibian has been removed. All specs say that the temperature is lower.
And yes, you come into a room with large stalagmites pointing up out of the ground. There are a few stalactites at the top, and you start to notice webs are getting thicker. And you're starting to notice more signs that this part of the cavern is inhabited.
I'm going to take a moment to tinker with the cannon to change it into flamethrower mode.
Very good.
Because I don't like spiders. They reminded me of reminded me of the Great Devourer.
Very good.
I am a flamethrower.
Hellstrom, roll me perception. Actually, everybody go ahead and roll me perception.
Astron. Is there a way to hide like the options like fire, 60-foot cone, and such?
What?
Oh, because on my when I do as I had to I see a bunch of other options. I'm like, I wonder how I can hide those.
Oh.
Well, you can search by typing.
Fair. But yeah, perception.
The way to hide them is by not having access to them.
Yeah. So you all can hear the skittering of legs, and you all can hear the chattering of mandibles further and further up into the cavern.
I like my jeans where they are, thank you very much.
Well, don't have stealable jeans, and they'll stay right where they are.
I just wake up wearing khakis. Ah, fuck.
If you hear people demanding workers' rights, there might be a gene stealer cult.
Underpants knows.
Are we sure that these guys are hostile?
The tree said that they would, warn the spiders?
That could mean they are ready to ambush us.
Well, there's one up ahead. Look, the tree probably would have told us if we were walking into a trap after I helped it.
They made it very clear that there was dangerous stuff down here.
How about I just do this? Eight-legged friends of the cavern, we come in peace. We only wish to move through your territory.
The spider ahead comes closer a few steps. And Lachlan, you can hear in its reedy voice, "Are you the one the Cavern Keeper spoke of? Are you the one given permission to pass through our domain?"
I bring vitality and life to the Cavern Keeper. We wish to pass through without harm.
You are the ones that killed the invading mushroom horde. You are the ones who ended the reign of the fungal keepers of death.
Oh, guys, we did a
Okay.
good thing. The corpse that none of you can understand this.
You can translate for us.
Yeah, we did a good thing. The well, actually, Augie can understand this. The corpse flowers and the invading fungus were evil. We got rid of them.
Ah, they were aggressors.
Yeah.
The ecosystem has been rebalanced.
I knew I was doing something good. I say yes. We were very happy to help with healing your home.
Do you come on behalf of the lost master, or do you come on the behalf of selfish desires?
I come on the behalf of Pan, the great god of nature.
You hear more chittering that you're not able to decipher because the sounds it's making don't appear to be words, but you think it's laughing. As the spider says, "You think those of us down here care anything for one of your surface gods? No. We serve the master of this land. We
Would that
serve
be
King Zypher."
Mini Zypher? Come forth.
He appears above your head.
As you can see, we have an aspect of Zypher. He has given us this quest to embark upon.
The spider looks at you, and it's staring deeply at you, and you hear it chatter again, in that same sound before it turns and walks back into the lair, and you hear more of the chittering, chattering sounds, but you're not quite able to tell what they're saying just because they're too far away.
We're good. But we're all good, guys. Nothing to worry about.
This is fine. This is great. We're fine.
I will back you up just in case we are not all good.
Brutus is at Lachlan's side as well. This is the same one that I saw before, right?
You're not sure because now there's two of it.
Oh, great. My many-eyed friends, which way forward should we seek if we wish to go to the ancient castle?
You hear the spiders speaking amongst themselves. And you see you see this one move off to the side as an even larger spider comes forth from down on the ceiling to stand in front of you.
I'm gonna kneel and bow to the spider.
The spider kind of looks you over carefully. Doesn't really say much before it brings one of its legs down to just kind of tap your head.
I look
it
up.
doesn't hurt, but it's a weird sensation.
You just got knighted by a spider.
Am I gonna grow spider legs now as well as goat legs?
The giant
Not the mutant.
spider. I'm sorry, what was that, Halster?
Suffer not the mutant.
The giant spider looks down at you, Lachlan, and you hear, and all of you can hear in this voice, as this giant spider speaks to you in common. You come into our territory, seeking the ancient castle of our lost master. Have you been sent here on his behalf, or have you invaded our lands? My subordinate tells me you come with a fragment of the master.
Is Ghosh still on my shoulder?
Yes, Ghost is still on your shoulder.
An enemy of Zypher's is stealing his name and using that influence to build an army with which he could destroy Zypher himself.
As you mentioned, someone stealing Zypher's name, you hear the spiders begin to hiss and click angrily at the thoughts of their beloved master's name being taken in vain. And this giant spider looks at you, and it looks angry, but it doesn't look angry at you.
Yep. I get the nuance. I speak spider.
Yes, you speak spider. Nobody else does. As far as everybody else is concerned, you've just now pissed off this giant spider.
We are the ones he sent to sort out this imposter so that his good name may not be besmirched.
You come as champions of the master. And so my children shall allow you safe passage through to the castle. Understand and know this. If we learn of your betrayal of our master, we learn that you have taken the gifts he has so graciously bestowed upon you and used them for selfish gain. The great arachnids will know your crimes, and you will seek justice.
He's still speaking common, right?
Yes.
Thank you, your mighty arthropod, sir.
And with that, the giant spider just moves backwards through a seemingly impossibly small opening and disappears into the darkness.
He's an edgelord.
He's absolutely an edgelord. He's a giant spider. He is absolutely an edgelord.
I could cut myself on that edge.
Oh my god, it's so much edge.
So much edge.
I turn to the other three spiders in the room and say, I'm very thankful for the granting of passage through, but I'm also quite concerned because I know that only navigators of your skill are able to pass through your webs without getting stuck.
This spider over here just kind of gives you almost feel judged by this spider as it moves off to the side, and you see that the area that it's at now is the pathway is much clearer and much easier to navigate through. And there's fewer webs on the ground. It's more like thinner cobwebs that would be pretty easy to navigate through. And you definitely feel like this spider is judging you.
So where is this massive spider web?
So this massive spider web is like the whole main area. There's this path off to what would be your left that's much more thinner cobwebs.
So we're able to go underneath this spider web without being in the web?
Yeah, these ones down this path that you can pass through without running any kind of risk of being stuck.
Might I also mention that spiders can actually weave unsticky webs, and that's how they don't get stuck to their own webs. So
Yeah.
your better option is just to watch where the spider is stepping.
Yeah. So they were wanting us to go that way, or just this way to our left?
So you asked, you were complimenting it on, like, oh, you're such fine navigators, and then it moved out of this pathway onto this pathway. So it was here and then moved over here.
So it's showing me the way to go, or
Are you going to trust the spider, or which way are you going to go? This spider that you were talking to, it never spoke to you, but was just sitting there judging you.
Do you wish me to follow?
You hear from deeper down in the cave. Walk across the webs. The little one is not used to guests. And as you pass through, it is perfectly fine. A little slippery, but nothing that you run the risk of getting stuck on.
It's safe, guys. Just don't trip.
Don't die.
Little mini spider legs over there. They're just going dink, 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 dink.
Oh yeah, there's more spiders now that as you guys are passing through. You can see there's a whole lot more spiders.
I was talking about the little mini cannon. Since it's got spider-like legs.
Oh yeah, the spiders are fascinated by it.
I'm just kind of gonna give the like guiding spider just a little waggle of my fingers as like a wave as I pass by it.
They just kind of all watch as you pass by. And the cave continues to get colder as you pass through. And the air around you continues to chill. But you notice that there's a change as you come to this opening here. You notice that the air is fresher, cleaner. There's not the same sense of earthy stagnation that there has been.
There is a very flat, black surface ahead of me.
Yes, there's a very, very flat, black surface ahead of you.
Oops.
I can't say I've ever bargained with a spider before.
Don't think you're meant to.
They are one of Mighty Pan's wards, as are all animals of this earth that clop and crawl.
Just a second, waiting for the map to finish loading as I transfer you over. Come on. The map that's coming is really cool. I really promise it is. It's really, really neat. And you guys are really going to like it. It's really, really cool. it's just so neat, you guys. You can't even understand how cool it looks.
I am anticipant.
I am anticipating great things from you.
Oh no, Lachlan
Polymoths.
disappeared.
I hear them. You mean their character?
Oh no, Lachlan, no, stay out of the void.
How are they in the void?
When I copied the tokens over, Lachlan's character wound up on the particular spot that you'll see in just a second here.
And it was
Alright.
happening just as I was speaking in a Palpatine voice.
So you all
The
walk
void
for a little
claimed you.
while. You all walk for a little while, and the air, the chill is still there, but it's not as quite as severe as it was. You take twists and turns. You never see any other animals. You never see any other signs of life outside. Excuse me, of the occasional scratches on the wall, or occasionally there will be scraps of clothing. As you come to a new location, ahead of you, you
What?
can see. Give it a second. What?
Why are we way over there?
Why are you way over there?
What happened to the wall?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
That was weird.
Nothing happened. You all had a hallucination for a second. I don't know how you wound up there.
Ooh, the dark purple lighting actually came out nice.
Very good. So yes, before you is a dark purple glow across a bridge, a very regal-looking bridge, and you see two purple braziers towards the front, two across the way, with a wide gap broken down the center. You see
Guys.
the remains of
Oh,
a
sorry.
door across the way into another chamber, beyond which is another glow.
I do have a slight concern that I wanted to ask you guys about. How selfish do you think we're being?
What do you mean?
If we came here without permission, I would see that as selfish.
Well, I mean, I know what I'm looking for, and it's not really for the benefit of Zypher. Like, I know that our goal overall is noble, but the
In the
tree and the spiders were both talking about if our intentions are honorable.
It's only one goal. Save Opal.
Whatever tools
Okay.
help us save Opal helps in the end, by consequence, help Zypher.
Okay. This is a chasm, right?
Yes. So that's the void that you wound up in when I copied everyone's character pieces over. You somehow wound up here.
Huh.
I ended up in an obstacle course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the chasm and say, do you guys want me to make a bridge? I can, but it's that magic could really come in helpful later.
Fly. Do, 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 do.
Show off.
Yuna's just gonna dash and just make an athletics or acrobatics to just jump.
Give me an athletics.
Yeet.
Because you opened your mouth and now you have to make a skill check.
See. Make a high jump, you can leap into the air. You can fall in reverse 3 plus your.
You make it. You slip a little bit, on your dismount, but you are able to make it through just fine.
Quick saving roll.
I'm gonna use fabricate to turn the jagged edges of this bridge into a 5-foot wide bridge that spans the gap.
Are there OSHA approved safety handles?
Of course.
Looks like the safety handles on this bridge broke off.
I mean, Cypher couldn't make it too easy for people to get to the castle, but you know.
Would the bridge count as a raw material?
This crumbling stone on the side of the bridge. It's up to DM discretion.
So, where are you taking the material from? Are you taking it from the
I was
edge?
gonna take it from here, 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 and here.
So those probably wouldn't be classified as raw material, as those are worked stone.
I'll take it from the cavern wall over here then.
Yeah, that would be raw material, but the actual
How-
bridge
how-
itself is worked magic stone.
Halstrom will help mine the rock for you. Bit of a buzzing of the drill. Diggy diggy hole.
I am a mech and I'm digging a hole.
All right. So while they're doing that, does anybody else want to try anything else? Rain, you gonna broom? What are we gonna do?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fly myself and Tanzanite across.
Okay.
I was waiting to offer to other people, but they're like, "Oh, bridge."
Halstrom is too heavy for your broom.
Really?
Brutus can't ride the brim.
Someone can ride it while holding Brutus.
I don't think anyone can hold Brutus.
Brutus can't be contained.
Halstrom is like 300 some odd pounds of like metal.
Yeah, the broom can hold 400.
There we go. But he's busy.
Halstrom heard bridge and stopped thinking. Yeah, so after a while, the bridge is constructed, and you are all able to pass over easily.
The handrails are yellow, just for the record.
Are they OSHA approved safety yellow?
Yes.
Very good.
The bridge is moving instead of Lachlan. This is not OSHA approved.
There you go. I gotcha. Oop.
What happened to the bridge?
I put it on the wrong layer. Hold on.
Did you move it to back?
Yeah, I hit it on the. I clicked the wrong button. Oh well. We know it's there. For
Someone get the lens of truth.
we will the bridge will be able to be replaced and repaired as you guys progress further. For now, we will just conveniently have everyone on the other side.
A leap of faith. Whether the penitent man shall pass.
It'll be the Lego Batman. They have to reassemble the city, so we're just gonna stack everybody on top of each other. All right. Do you guys want to continue in, or do we want to call it there for the night?
This might actually be a good time to call it before we enter the room with the creepy symbol.
Oh, magic key.
I'm happy to call it here.
All right.
We made great progress.
You guys made very good progress. All right, we will go ahead. We will call it here for tonight after I conveniently move everybody up.
I have to know, was there a way that we could have ended up fighting the tree?
Oh yeah.
Stab it.
Hey, if you guys
If
hadn't
I
given
were
it the chance to talk, he got outright attacked it. Absolutely, you would have fought the tree.
trigger happy with my fire spells, hell yeah.
All right, so we will go ahead. We will call it there, and we will also give the announcement that Adventures Anonymous, for those who caught the stream last night, will be aware that Light's Gambit is taking about a 6-week hiatus. Adventures Anonymous will be taking a similar hiatus. I don't believe it'll be the full 6 weeks, but we will find out for sure. I will be taking over the Saturday spot as far as running our dear little circus here. But for now, I'll pass it back over to Doomy for any other final closing announcements we have.
Yes, more fun to be had. Switching things up a little bit, just temporarily. I don't really have a lot. We are getting some artwork done of the Journeys in Dratori group with further donations from viewers like you. We'll be able to extend that on to the Adventures Anonymous group as well. So if you're thinking about donating, hit us with some bits here or get in touch with me through our Discord and I'll tell you how to donate there. But until then, guys, remember, there's 20 sides to every story. Roll for yours, and have a good night.